Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for Aquarius. And it looks like it's a bit of a warning about somebody that might make it seem like they're interested in a relationship or something more serious, when really they're not very serious at all, and they are quite comfortable lying about what it is that they want to get what they want. So, just a little bit of a cautionary tale for you, Aquarius. Let's call in spirit and have a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Wanted to do a couple more astrology based readings for you all. So, I start with Aquarius. Let's dive in with the Earth and Bone Oracle, see what else we have. We have number 26, the key, inner calling, clarity, resolve, and intention or objective. And then we have number 22, enchanter, self-evaluation, awakening, purpose, independence, and confidence. So what I really get with these two is that there is somebody that has a pretty alluring personality or energy, and you're drawn to them in part because they have confidence that is really exciting or refreshing to you. Perhaps you've spent a little bit too much time around people that struggle with how they feel about themselves. And this person's charming. They draw people in. But you're being asked to look at what their true intention or objective is. You're being asked to take a little bit of time to know this person before you jump into anything. This could be kind of like a remember that time you learned this lesson with XYZ. Now we want to make sure that you actually learned that lesson. Hi there, Tiana. How are you? So now I think we need some Lenormand. This is the golden Lenormand. What else do we have for Aquarius? A message. The bear. This makes me feel like you get a clear message, either quite literally somebody texts you or sends you a DM, whatever it is. They communicate something to you, and in that moment, you have to decide, do I believe what this is meant to tell me, or do I want to kind of play stupid? Follow your instinct. Follow your gut. If that means you have to be a little bit awkward and cancel a date, or you have to, brush up on how to say no to somebody, there's something here about you staying true to your convictions and saying, I know what it looks like down that path, and I'm not really interested in learning that lesson again. I've already learned it. We're going to go with the Rider-Waite. See what the tarot has to say about this situation. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this is about selection and being selective. Aquarius, you're being asked to recognize that your standards have risen, right? You are nobody's fool. You've gone through a lot. It's time to take what you have learned from those situations and apply them to new situations where you might be tempted to go down that same path. But look at, we've got this enlightened hanged man. That's what this means, right? This is somebody who has some wisdom that they didn't have before. Use that wisdom, use your intuition, acknowledge that pursuing something unhealthy is a sign of codependency, and instead choose to be independent. Knight of Pentacles. There's some immature energy here. And you're done with that. You don't really find that cute anymore. There's this Lauryn Hill song, or maybe it's even just like an interlude but it's on the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and she's like talking to a couple of kids about what love is defined as, and some kid is like, it's not just about, you wear nice jeans. It might have been an adult talking to the kids that said that, but there's a sense here that what you're attracted to or what you want to pursue romantically or physically has changed. You aren't looking at the same criteria. Maybe a little bit less focused on popularity, how they look, how much money they make, whatever it is. Like a little bit more elevated in terms of, are you respectful? Do you listen? Are you intelligent? Like there's more important criteria that you've discovered, and it's creating a change that has happened over time. Yeah, she's amazing. So the universe is asking you to remember what you've learned and stay strong on that, because there's a message coming in that's going to prompt you to take action or make a decision. And you already know what you should be doing. So we have the Ten of Wands and the Page of Swords. So if somebody tells you they saw something or they heard something or they know something about this person's character, and you feel like that might be, curtains for whatever you have with this person, then follow that. Don't be coy about needing to reject someone. I'm not like the world's best dater, but I do think it's really important to be honest with yourself about when you are and when you are not interested, and what little clues help you understand that that's maybe not the person you want to be spending time with. And I think this is, Aquarius, all about you getting to a point where you know when you need to walk away and how to avoid certain types of heartbreak. Three of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person may even remind you of somebody else that you've dated, but I feel like there is a willingness, or there has been a willingness, to not take action until things escalate. And the universe is like, you know better than that. You already see that this person doesn't treat you the way that you should be treated. So don't just like kick the can down the street and say that's a problem for tomorrow, Carmen. No, this is something you could deal with today, and you could, limit whatever fallout there is. Make sure that you avoid some sort of regret or remorse, because you already know that this is uneven. You already know that somebody doesn't want the same thing as you, or somebody isn't willing to put in the same amount of effort that you are. So don't give them the time of day. Don't let somebody use you. Chariot in the reverse. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. It feels to me like there's an opportunity here for you to work on something. Let's just say, for example, you're tempted to spend a lot of your time with somebody that makes you feel alive. We'll just put it at that. Somebody who knows how to flirt, somebody who's charming. Or you could also potentially take that time and energy and put it into writing a book, pursuing a promotion, starting a company. There's something here that you know is not a good use of time, and something that you inherently know that's something I'm going to have to do eventually anyways. Why not do that, right? That's one approach, but you're smarter than that, and you know it, Tiana. All right, let's get... We're going to get the untold messages of the heart. See what else we can get here. So mostly I'm thinking about this person who is not very honest about what they want. I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? This is somebody that doesn't know how to commit because they're preoccupied with a reputation that they want to maintain. Likely, this is a reputation for being a little bit cold or heartless, or somebody that's a little bit of a player, somebody that is more concerned with their money or being wanted, that kind of thing. Why? I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. This could be somebody realizing they have feelings but not sure how to deal with them. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? This feels to me like somebody who wants everything to stay the same. They don't really want development and a connection. So if this was like a situationship or friends with benefits, it's like, I just want us to have lighthearted fun. I don't want to have any of the like meaningful, deep connection kind of stuff. So is that okay? And you're like, I don't know. We're going to go with the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What else do we have for Aquarius? Seven of Cups, the Lovers, and Death. Death coming out again. You may be dealing with somebody that has Scorpio in their chart. This person works really hard on what people perceive of them or what people think about them. So it's something that matters more than it should to this person. They don't live life authentically. They live life for likes and followers and subscriptions. With the Lovers, they look at opportunities in love with disdain. Like, why would I waste my time on that? I don't want to like get stuck in something. But this is causing them internal pain, and they're trying really hard to mask that. They don't want anybody to know that they actually have those feelings, right? What else do we have for Aquarius? Oh, I didn't notice you guys. So we have the Two of Swords, the Wheel, and the Nine of Wands. There's something that is going to force a decision here. And I feel like this person's going to make a decision they end up regretting. It kind of feels like, hey, I know we're not exclusive, but somebody has asked if I can, go on a date with them. And I just wanted to like talk to you about it first. Obviously, we've been hanging out, but like we're not a thing yet. So just figured I'd ask, is there any concern over that? And this might be a conversation that's happened in the past and not really caused much, concern or frustration for this. What should we call them? We'll call them the Knight of Wands. For this Knight of Wands, hasn't really been a concern, right? Like, yeah, whatever, do you? And with this situation, there's something that's irritating. For some of you, this is, well, I know that person, and that's a little bit weird for me. But for the majority of you, it's like, no, I was kind of hoping you'd be, just mine, even though we haven't really talked about that. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. We just had the Eight of Pentacles come out. The truth is the Knight of Wands has basically been thinking, what would it be like if I were to actually pursue something serious or actually put some effort into this connection? what would that even look like? I don't know. Like, this person hasn't really done a lot of the serious dating, if any at all. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, sorry, 3 of Wands. So definitely you've got some fire energy in this reading as well. You might be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but more often than not, I would actually say this is probably just clarification or validation that we have somebody that is a bit of a player or thinks about the physical, right? We've got somebody here that is thinking about letting go of some of the other connections they have. Like, maybe it's time for me to grow up. Maybe it's time for me to consider something serious instead of just these like fleeting situationships. We have 6 of Swords and the Justice card with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's almost like you're there to help this person understand that it's time to grow up, but they aren't quite ready to do what they are supposed to do. Like, they're not really well versed on what it is to be loyal or what it is to be a stable partner, what it is to provide some sort of security or safety for somebody else, communicate how they feel. So I do feel like, Aquarius, you're still being encouraged to make sure you have those high standards. And if those standards are not being met, then you need to move on. Don't like waste your time waiting for somebody to figure out how they could treat you the way you deserve to be treated when you've already told them, this is how I expect to be treated. King of Cups, Strength, King of Pentacles. It may be your willingness to walk away that actually gets them in a place where they're ready to do right by you. For the King of Cups, Strength, and King of Pentacles to come out at the same time, it's like you say, it's okay. I think you're looking for something different than what I am. But you do it with eloquence. You don't like seek to make them feel bad or, name call or anything like that. You're just mature about it. And this person is like heart eyes, just wow, that was like so different from every other interaction that I've had. I don't really know how to take that. And it kind of makes them unable to stop thinking about you and what things would be like if they were to step up their game. We have the Hierophant in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse, and the Tower in the reverse. A change in perspective, someone realizing that their avoidance of a serious relationship has really just been them trying to stay in the same energy that they've always been in and not really want to develop or become a better person. So with this Tower in the reverse, we have somebody saying, I'm sick of doing the same thing. Things feel a little bit empty for me. They're not satisfying the way that they used to be. So I'm going to change, my modus operandi. I'm going to change how I interact with people and challenge myself to actually put forth some effort or some energy into the connections that I have instead of just looking at it as, a hot date. We have the 4 of Cups. There is somebody here that this person rejects or walks away from. Could be like a long-term FWB or situationship where this person felt like there wasn't really any future. And that feels like the first major move that they make in terms of, I'm not really going to stay around in this particular energy. Like, I'm ready for something more important, deeper, whatever you want to say. We also have Cancer coming through on both of these cards, so that could be relevant. All right. Thank you, Miss Tiana. Let's see what we've got from the Kipper. Occupation, lovers again, and toil and labor. Somebody is finally looking at how to balance their life and give more to the romance department and perhaps spend less time focused on what people think about them or what kind of money they make. There's like a reassessment here of what's important in my life. What do I want to invest in? And Aquarius, it looks like the important thing here is for you to be willing to walk away and not settle. That helps somebody realize they're ready to actually, be a little bit more mature than what they have been previously. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. And I will also likely be doing a Gemini reading right after this. So hopefully you can join me there as well. All right, have a great rest of your day. Bye.